Hi, this is DJ Mondo. Welcome back to another episode of DJ Mondo's Rave. If you are watching this today, a very happy 4th of July and 250th anniversary of the United States to you. Peace and love to everybody. And I wanted to get this video out to show the innovation of this country and all of the high-tech things that we're doing in this country. And I couldn't wait. I want to get this out before the fireworks and the later of the day. And I'm in a makeshift workshop right now that is crept outside of my studio. What are we looking at? Well, if you've been following this channel, you know that I built a portable DJ rig so that I could kind of travel and throw a party at a moment's notice. And I'm kind of like, since I'm DJ Mondo, I'm the most advanced product of bionic science, kind of emerging of man and machine and constantly improving both of them. I'm kind of like the Tony Stark of the DJ world. And so what I'm constantly improving on my designs, just like Tony Stark, he had the Iron Man Mark I that he basically was was basically a garbage can and a flamethrower. And then he improved on that later on. And then it's also kind of like nanotechnology and stuff like that. And that's what I'm trying to do with my portable DJ Mondo base station. It was like the Mark I base station. Now, which I built out of a camera case. It was a case for kind of transporting like camera equipment and stuff like that. Now, that case had a couple of like shortcomings in it. It worked well, but it had a couple of shortcomings. And so I have decided to build a new version of it that will overcome the shortcomings of the original. Now, what problems am I solving with the original? The original was a bit too heavy. It used a lot of heavy components that's kind of difficult to carry on one arm. And there was some space requirements there that didn't really work very well. I had to shuffle things around a lot. Some of the components in it were kind of problematic. Not enough of the components were getting enough power. And but mainly space considerations, and also the weight of it was really kind of problematic. I found that out the hard way when I took it out to the West Coast by train. It was a little bit difficult to carry around. It's probably something that you should have wheels on, and so that you can roll it around. But it's difficult to carry around on one arm, especially because I also had recently had added a folding table to that setup there. So I found a way to lash that on to the previous model. So all of those taken together, really difficult to carry on one arm, very heavy. Even when I took one of the shelves out of it and to reduce the weight. But I'm in the process of solving those problems with the Mark II. This is the DJ Mondo base station 5000. Is it 5000? I don't know. Anyway, but this is the Mark II. This is I'm in process of building the Mark II, and I've made some progress here, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing here and how this is improvement over the previous model. First, I'm using this tool case right here. I got this from Amazon. It's I don't know the dimensions of this, but it's like 22 by 4 inches by 12 inches or something like that. But this was an excellent case, nice and solid. I think it costs a little bit too much for what it's worth and what it's made out of. That's got that kind of plywood exterior on it. And this was from Amazon. It cost currently about $65, almost $70. That's $70 US. And then here's how they screw you. A week later, after you order yours, they cut the price on it to 50. And so just be aware of that. Thanks, Amazon. I could have saved it. But it's nice and solid. It's got these nice solid latches on there. And handle is nice and solid. This is a real good construction. It's nice and light. But let me show you the inside, and I'm going to show you the idea that I've got for the inside, and another way that improves over the other one. One more thing about the old model is that I drilled a whole lot of holes in the old model in order to get things situated where I wanted to. I've solved that problem here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up and show you what's on the inside and the ideas that I have for it. It's not complete yet, but here it is. First thing you notice is you've got this pegboard on the back here. Now, in the old model, I had the iPad on this side and a light on this side and a speaker around here, and but those positions have changed. Instead of drilling into the actual case itself, what I've done is I've taken this pegboard here and I made it a hinged to the top. And what I'm going to do is I got some really strong magnets that I'm going to put up here in the corners so that these magnets will stick when you open this up right here. And those magnets are really strong. This will not move at all. And so now everything that's on the top, including the iPad that goes over here, and the camera that's going to be mounted up here, either the camera or even another iPhone that I'm going to use for cellular connectivity, is going to go up here, and I might put something else down here, but the hub, the USB hub, is going to go right here. So everything is going to feed into this USB hub, plugs into the iPad that's going to be right here. Got your camera up here, and whatever other components that I'm going to be able to put down here, including a light. There's like a little light that I was going to be mounted here, and those are going to be mounted with camera mounts. Those little camera standard mounting screws are going to be put through this. They fit perfectly through this pegboard to mount these things right here. And actually, hold on. Let me see if I can grab this. This is a iPhone holder, but it also expands to hold an iPad in this area right here. So that'll be flat against this thing right here, and it's going to hold that iPad right there perfectly. And hub right here. Now, for audio, I've got down here, I'm going to mount these XLR outputs in the back here. Once I carve out a space here, these are going to be mounted right here. And as you can see, the audio plugs into this Complete Audio 2, this Native Instruments Complete Audio 2, which is a great audio interface, really powerful audio interface for its price and size, and be able to control the audio output from here, and it's all going to feed in here. This is what's going to output our audio into this thing right here, and then that XLR output will be on the outside in the back. So beautiful. And this will leave space for the components right here, like this launch pad right here can go right here. But the main controller is going to be this Novation launch control that's going to fit right in here. And what's going to happen is I'm going to have some foam in the bottom of this for padding. Then I'm going to put some foam back here that's going to hold it, that's going to hold this in place. And I can swap out these components here, but this is going to be the main setup right here. And this is how much you can fit into this case right here. Now, some of the other features are going to include some really, really good brackets, these brackets here, oops, give it some more space right there, are going to go, these are really high class brackets right here to hold the top up, to hold the lid up when you open it up. And you can adjust the tension on these because it's got this place here for this Allen wrench where you can adjust the tension on them so that when you open it up, it stays up and it's not too hard, or and if it's either, if it's too hard or too soft to hold in place, it'll hold in place. But if you want to adjust the tension on it, you can adjust the tension right here with an Allen wrench. And so this is going to be mounted to here, and I've got one for the other side. These are furniture hinges that hold, like if you've got a cabinet where you want to open it up, but you want the lid to you lift up the lid and you want it to hold in place. This is the type of hinge that you use. And these were like a pair for like $10 from like Amazon. So this is going to be pretty sweet. But yeah, it's mostly, and so what I've also down here, I put a phone down there because that represents the space where the battery is going to be. That battery is going to, the outputs for that battery are going to be on the top here. So everything's going to plug into this battery to power everything. And then into this hub that's going to be hanging right here. That hub goes into the iPad that's going to be on this side right here. And the audio from that is going to go out through this audio interface, and and all of my iPad apps for DJing are going to be controlled by this Novation launch control right here. But that's my idea. It's already shaping up here. Once I get these hinges on, that'll be 80% done. Then it's just pad. And the problem that it solves is, since I'm using padding to hold these things in place rather than another like wooden shelf or something like that, it's going to be so light that it's going to be much easier to carry. I'm expecting to be half the weight of the previous version, and with actually a little bit more space and surface area to put a new item here. Now, my only concern is I haven't carved out a space for a microphone yet. However, that can go on the pegboard here. If I put a couple of rings here on the pegboard, I can put a microphone stand here on this pegboard, and there's still room to close it when I close this case here, So yeah, that's my only concern is will there be enough room for a microphone? Will I have to get another kind of stand in order to do it? But the basic components are there, and I think, and this is already working out fine. I'm going to put a handle on this thing, and if I need to swap anything out or move anything over, this pegboard is the perfect for mounting something new. If I want to mount a new phone or a new camera or something like that, I can put it here. I have this camera, the Logitech Brio. The Logitech Brio is a great webcam. It's got 4K. It's so small and light. It's only about like this long, and it works under USB-C. So if USB, but the output on it is brilliant and clear. But I can get by with like a Logitech C920 or something like this. But the Brio is even better because I got like a bag full of these C920s here. But if you want really, really good quality in a Logitech webcam, you can get the Brio. But anyway, this is my idea. It's shaping up. It's actually going quicker than I thought. Almost done once I get these magnets in place. But yeah, I'm gonna throw me a lot of outdoor bashes with this, and a lot more with a lot less trouble too, because it's going to be so light, and it's just going to be foam in here instead of heavy components like a wooden shelf and all that stuff. But there it is, the DJ Mondo base station 5000 Mark II. Eat your heart out, Tony Stark, because yeah, that's what I am. The most advanced product of bionic science. I know about machines. I know about them. I know about. And the thing I didn't tell you, the whole idea is when I I drill. I was saying in my last. I don't know if you remember my last video. I was saying it's like I was drilling a bunch of holes in it until I got the holes right, and I'm like, this with this model right here, I'm only going to drill a couple of holes. It's going to be super accurate, and that's all I need to do. The first hole I drilled in this was in the wrong spot. I'm not even going to show you where it is because it's so embarrassing. But anyway, there it is, and keep an eye out for it because it is going to be fun once this is complete. And yeah, it's going to be a rolling party in a box. Anyway, thanks for watching. Check me out at djmondosrave.com and check me out at Atomic Luau on YouTube, DJ Mondo's Rave on YouTube, DJ Mondo's Rave on Instagram, DJ Mondo's Rave on TikTok. We're all out there. And as always, shout out to Bunfingers College. Bunfingers College, the most cost-effective educational alternative in the outer solar system. They do good work over there. Anyway, thanks for watching, and stay tuned. Stay tuned for the big premiere of this new piece of equipment, this new piece of kit. Thanks. Bye.